let's all play tennis together, even though we hate each other's guts. So part of the reason I chose this game is because previous games have just been kind of stressful. I borrowed this game from one of my best friends, like, for a really long time. I should probably just own it now because, like, I think there's squatters' rights on holding games for a long time or something. But anyway, the thing with that was that I unlocked a ton of stuff. And because this game is very easy for the developers to kind of extend, they extended it a lot, which I enjoyed because I enjoyed this game. Peach, I can't say I appreciate this. I can't help but notice that the person that you're hanging out with also happens to wear red. Is this a coincidence or should I be worried? Slam it to the right, they end up coming at it, and then Luigi messes it up and makes it take a lot longer than it has to take, but that's okay. You're going down, Peach. That's right, you're gonna lose your second match. I mean, you could have paired up with me. I will see you next Friday. This is Hot Take on Story Theory. When you look at most games, most video games, they fall into contained interactivity. Mario Tennis, it's contained. You have, like, you can move anywhere onto the field. You can end up selecting which moves that you use. And so you have this, kind of, technically you have infinite possibilities because you can move anywhere on those points. You can do any of these combinations in different times. I think that what a lot of games will fall into is that they'll tell all their story in the non-interactive segments rather than considering, okay, so what's the strengths? What are the limitations? How can I actually handle this in other ways? Peach is up in her game. Why are you back here, Peach? I already took you out. And now you're with Wario! Look at this guy over here. He was like, this is like a forgotten twin. Luigi, I didn't want to admit it at first, but we definitely did this together. Even though, I'm better than you. Luigi, you have one job. That is your job, yes! Smack the child in the face. I know that's not probably a good thing to do, though. Oh yeah, we just did a double face smack. Like, look at that. Yes, DK! He deserved that. How do you game study Mario Tennis? I mean, I guess that's a fair question, and one of the things that they did, which I think was really smart, is that they set up a game where, because it's pretty simply set, you can create a lot of content. You can create a lot of repetitive content. Now, if that's worth it, depends on if the people like it. I happen to be one of those people who did. I played this game a ton. I have no idea how many hours I put into it. And so one of the things that I think of for this is, like, how do you make worthwhile repetitive content? Roguelikes are one way to do it, and so that's having it so the content changes. And another way is to have the content, but with some variations. One of the other things that I think is a real benefit that lets you polish a lot, and this game has a lot of polish on it. I know one of my tendencies is something that I have to be careful in when I'm creating games, creating game concepts, is I try to make something complex. I knew that was going to happen. Luigi, why'd you do that? Okay, so I can just restart. Okay, I can just restart the current match. That's nice. That is very gracious of the game. So that is something that I want to figure out, is that I want to have the game study on the channel. I realize that I goof off a lot, and I'm trying to figure out kind of my balance in that. I also don't know why I picked Mario starting off. I feel like kind of a pleb doing that. You can tell somebody who's not good at a game when they pick the title character in the game. Generally, that means they're not very good. Waluigi's Slice is like crazy or something because it ends up like going really off. If I walk over here, she goes there. See, look at, yeah, see, she's moving a little bit. Daisy is clever. Daisy lost. I won. I'm better.